Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. My name is Tony. I am Tony, the makeup lover. So today we are going to focus on, this is massive. I had to put it in front of my face. This is the Glamlite in collaboration with Fresh Prince collab. And I'm using it today because it has colors that I want. This is funny. It has a little velvety feel to it on here. The box that I showed you was the PR box. And this is the color story. And as you can see, I have on green and purple, so you can guess which colors I'm using out of that. So, if that is something that you're interested in, then, as per usual, grab your coffee, my little first cup, as usual. Sit back and relax, and let's get started. My eyes are already primed with the Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base Primer, eyeshadow primer in dark. And put that little piece of paper stuff, that little plastic over the eyeshadow, put it over there. I think I want to start with, first, this is old as dirt, but I need some at the top because I don't want to go all the way to the top with the color. This is a MAC pigment. I don't even know what the name of the color is, but I'm just going to swirl my brush in here. This is a clarity brush that came in another makeup pack, and I just want to set the primer right there in that area. The rest of it will be done with the other shadows. I just don't want that color to come that far up. So, okay. So we are going to start with the green. I'm going to start with this color, which is Lucky Charm. I'm going to start today over here in the inner corner. Let me pack that on. I was getting ready to swipe, but let me pack that on. If you hear that banging, my washer is going on a spin cycle in the garage. So, and this room is like right next to the garage. That's why there's no windows in here. There were windows, I would have turned this into my work office on top of it, but there's no windows. I'm going to bring that in. Doesn't matter about the lid portion because I am going to basically cover that with a shimmer, with one of my shimmies. My shimmy shimmers. To look about even. One sec. This little dog can drive you crazy. I wanted you to see her little goofy butt. This is the little one that was just running from me a few minutes ago. This is Princess, aka Doug. She is bad to be such a little bitty dog. All 2.7 pounds. She got me out of breath running after her. She wants to know what's going on, but then when you call her, she takes off and runs. I'm going to pause this for one moment and I will be right back. Sorry about that. My daughter was calling. I wanted to make sure that she was okay. So, the next color I'm going to use, do I want to do all green and not add the purple? That's too much like white. Okay, I'm going to come with a denser brush and I'm going to go into this color, which is called Waterworks. Green and purple do not mix well, so I'm just going to kind of place that next to it and bring it down. When I say chaos, today is chaotic. Today is one of those days, but thank goodness it's Friday. TGIF for real. I'm tired. Ooh, I'm bright today. Okay, I'm going to use the dark purple to brighten this up. Because like I just said, green and purple don't mix well. So, can't use the dark green. Going to go into this purple here. And that is called Pool House. I'm going to use the same brush that I was using previously. And I'm going to put that in the, over here in the outer corner. Darken that up. I took my tape a little bit further down today too, so I'm experimenting, trying to see if this gives more of a wing look. I'm going to go back into that first purple color, Waterworks. Add some more right back here. I took it too far down. I'm going to have to add some more of that dark purple. I took it too far over. But, as I always say, it's just makeup. If I mess up too much, wash it off, start over. a little higher on this side than I do on this side. So let's take this side up just a little bit. Okay, those look pretty well blended. So, my favorite part, the shimmies get the shimmer. My shimmer base, I'm going to squeeze this tube. I'm getting to the end of it. This is my J-Cat, all about that base primer. Again, you can use any eyeshadow primer. NYX is another good one. I say it all the time because it is. But I'm kind of folding this up. I'm getting every little drop out. Take some of that. I'm going to place it on my eyelid. Put the cap back on that. I'm looking up, trying to make sure that I see how my eye go up. So that's about to where I want to take the shimmer to. And down here into the inner corner. You do what works for your eye shape. And if you have hooded eyes, it's always best to take it up a little bit further so that when your eyes are open and the hood is there, it can be seen. I'm going to wipe my fingers on my baby wipe. Okay, shimmers, I'm going into the purple color first, and that is called Prince. Looks like that. I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to take some and do the same thing on the other side. I may have to do it with a brush. This is not giving me the total impact that I want. Okay, I'm going to get the brush for the green. And my Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is a brush off of Amazon. I'm going to go into this green color. It's called Hex. I don't know why they named it Hex, but okay. Ooh, I dug into that too much. Green and purple look good together. They just don't blend well together. This is kind of a putty. See where I dug too deep? Look at that big dent I put in there. See that? Chaos. Chaos at its finest. It's kind of a soft, it's a soft putty-like shadow. It'll dry into a powder, but digging into the pan, it's like a putty. kind of hard to work with. Most of the time, Glamlite's formulas are pretty easy to work with, but I don't know about this one. I'm mad that I made that big dent in my palette. I am mad about that. But who can I be mad at but myself? I did it. Still looks wiping that on. Yeah, it goes on better when you pat it. I'm going to flip this brush over because I want to go back into that purple shimmer, the Prince color. Wipe that off with my Sigma switch. Helps clean off the brush too. And I'll have to wash these this weekend. Okay, going to this Prince color. It's kind of a putty. It's a putty too. Not as putty, not as bad as the green, but okay. I'm not actually blending those two together. I'm just patting them together. Okay, there's a lighter color in there, even though it's a little bit pink, but because I'm going to leave this like this for right now. I think I'm going to use that little pink color as an inner corner highlight. So let me go back into this green that I had over here. I'm going to take this smaller brush. This is a little essence brush. Got it from Ulta. I'm going back into that Lucky Charm color, which was the first color that I used. Green. And I just want to swipe that on right here. To try to bring a little bit of that color back. And also to define this edge a little bit. Going back into that Waterworks purple. And a little bit of that right there. Just patting it on to define that back. And then back into that darker purple called the Pool House. And that's going to do it for this look. I am going to turn the camera off, complete the rest of my face. Okay, and I'm back. So while I was gone, I used my CoverGirl in Golden Tan. It's Vitalist Healthy Elixir number 757. I came back with my one size powder as usual in Ultra Pink and Sweet Honey. For blush, I use my Blends Bunny Juicy Cheeks. I use both of these colors, this one and this one, Sticky Sweet and Ripe. So I use those two. And for eyeliner, I have this, and it's a Milani pencil. It's a purple pencil. I also used it to line my lips. It's called Stay Put. I don't know what color it is. I've sharpened it down. I've used it quite a bit. So that's the color. I use Essence Lash Mascara because I didn't want to put any lashes on. This is Juvia's concealer in the number 15. And now I'm going to add a little highlighter. This came in the Fresh Prince package as well. And this is the highlighter. Looks like this. It's so reflective. It's hard to see. Let me turn off this other little light over here. See if that made it a little bit better. So I'm going to take, which color? I'm going to go with that pinkish purple color. And this is glittery. I don't know if you can see it glittering, but it's glittery. Going in with a real light hand with this, because I'll be looking, you can see me from the moon. See how that's shining? Ooh. I'm going to take a little bit of that color in the middle. Bring it down the center of my nose. That ain't shiny. Dust it off a little bit. Put a little bit up there. Go in with a real light hand because this is see you on the moon. It came with these, let me finish the under eye first. So for the under eye, I'm going to go in with this color that I didn't use, which is this dark green. Out of the colors, it's called Love at First Sight. Going in with a little small angle brush. This is from Makeup Revolution. And I'm just placing it right up next to that purple eyeliner that I already had on. Give it a little bit more drama. A little bit more extraness. Like I needed some more extraness because that highlighter gave enough of it. My eyes are already big and that just emphasizes it. Which I don't mind. I like my eyes. I think that's one of my best assets. Now just because I can be extra, because I can, let me come back with a little bit of that Lucky Charm at the bottom. Right here. To meet up with that darker green. Oh, my nose is shining a little bit too much. Turn it down a bit. A little hiccup right there. I just saw some powder go everywhere. Going to take this little pencil brush, little bitty pencil brush, and just to be more extra, on top of the extra, I'm going to go into this color, which don't have nothing to do with what I got on, but I'm going into it anyway. It is called Big Banks. I'm going to pop that right there. Look too bad. Okay. The lipstick that I put on is this Superstay Matte Ink by Maybelline. And to add to the extraness, this came with these little they're so cute. They're kittyish, but they're cute as all get out. Came with these little lip glosses. They look like microphones. I can't sing, I can sing, I can sing. I'm going to, you have the little pink one, which is the one I'm going to use, I believe. And then you have the blue one, which is more of an iridescent color. I'm going to use the pink one. Place that on top of this lip gloss. I'm going to wipe this before I stick it back in there because I don't want my colors to be mixed. So it really doesn't have any color to it. It's kind of pink when I'm wiping it on this paper towel. See, it's pinky looking. Wipe it on the paper towel so I don't get it in my tube and get it all mixed up and nasty looking. And that's it. That's the look. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And this is the look. Let me zoom in a little bit. Or not. And this is the look. So, until the next episode of Chaos and Creativity, you guys have a blessed day. Toodles.